Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. I am under enormous stress with a moderate anxiety and lots of thoughts of fear and dread running through my head. And I'm doing what I think might be helpful, namely to keep busy, keep distracted. And what is better to do that than play Strat-O-Matic? And this is game 2 of a doubleheader. There is a spoiler alert I'd like to give now, and that is if you want to know what happened in Game 1 and watch that game, it was an amazing game. Go out of this broadcast immediately, as I'm going to talk about it right now, okay? Game 1 of this doubleheader was a 9-6 win by the San Francisco Giants. Marichal got the win, Farrell the loss, an 8-run 6th inning. Helped the Giants come from behind for the win. And I have just this inning posted on my channel. Okay, we hope for those people who didn't want the spoiler. I hope they are okay.
Guys, I need to show you how I'm going to pay 30.
Due to my numerous uploading of videos and highlights, etc., replays of replays, I'm letting people know that if you're watching this game right now on Monday, February 17 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. on the West Coast, then you're watching this live. This is a live broadcast for those people who are here. Chris Short will be pitching for Philadelphia. Again, San Francisco won the first game of the doubleheader. And Ray Sadecki will be going for the Giants. They are both left-handers. Let's review the lineups for the Phillies. It's Tony Taylor leading off at third base. Cookie Rojas at second. Dick Allen at third. Don Locke in right. Larry Heisel, a nameless player. Did my best to pick him up on everything we need to do for him. He is a right-handed hitter. Hello, Kathy Harden. Don Money, also a nameless player at shortstop. And Money is a right-handed hitter. They both have W power, as neither hit home runs in their very, very, very brief appearances this season. Batting seventh, Rick Joseph at first base, Mike Ryan catching, and Chris Short, the pitcher. Fortunately, the Giants do not have any nameless players going. For the Giants, it's going to be largely the lineup, except Mays is taking the game off. He did come in to replace Johnson in center field in real world in this game. Giants won this one 3-1 in real world. And they won the other one 13-2 the first game in real world. So they swept this doubleheader. For the Giants, it'll be Ron Hunt leading off at second, Jim Davenport at third, Willie McCovey at first, Jim Ray Hart in left field, Jack Key at catching, Jesus Alou in right field, Frank Johnson will be playing center field in place of Willie Mays, 190 hitter. Hal Lanier at short, and Ray Sadecki, the pitcher. He has no record. And we're at Candlestick Park, and the Giants take the field. Here's Tony Taylor now. Sadecki on the mound. He's ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Taylor, 112 left-handed. Oh, he hit him. And dare I say, what a way to start. He hit him in the buttocks. It was the left butt cheek as Taylor turned into the pitch in an effort, sort of a reflex to get out of the pitch. He didn't. So Taylor is on a 112 left-handed. And of course, I forgot to put in my ballpark effects. Kathy Harden for the Giants. The same, of course, as they were for game one. Singles, lefties 1, righties 4. Home runs, lefties 10, right-handers 7. So Kathy Harden is for the Giants. The Strokes, Alicia Keys. Oh, I love it. I love Alicia Keys. God, I think she is beautiful. And her music is beautiful. And she's an incredibly talented pianist, too. She's incredible. Taylor 1-19, being held. So 1-19, 1-18, being held 1-16. And Cookie Rojas is the batter. He's got a lot of Taylor. There he is, 1-16. He's going to go for the lead. 5-6. Doesn't get the lead. Rojas at the plate. Have Rojas lay down a bunt. He's a B bunter. Infield back, still a B. Hits it toward the catcher. 7B, and it's picked up by Heatt, the catcher, and he fires it to first to get Rojas, and it's a sacrifice bunt. So Taylor now on second with 1 out for Dick Allen. I was watching the Spokane Steve yesterday, and Dick Allen had back-to-back 2 home runs in the game, meaning consecutive at-bats in the winning cause. Here's the pitch to Allen. So all against left-handers, 6-6 right-handers struck him out. 2 down. Just underway here at Candlestick. Now Don Locke, the batter. Locke, 210 hitter, 248 at bats. Two outs, Taylor in scoring position. This is a clutch situation. Pitch to Locke, 4-7. Good morning, Rick. And he struck him out. And the side is retired. That was a 4-7 right-handed. Sadecki allows no runs, a hit by pitch, struck out 2, and Taylor, who was hit in the buttocks, was left on second base. And after half an inning, it's Philadelphia 0, San Francisco coming up. Here comes Chris Short now. He was 19 and 13 with a 2.94 ERA. In case I didn't go through it, Sadecki was 12 and 18 with a 2.91 ERA. Short also a left-hander. On the mound. Leading it off for the Giants, Ron Hunt. The pitch from Short, that's 4-6 right-handed, grounds it to Short for money. And he fires it to Joseph. So Short retires Hunt on a ground ball to Short. 1 out. Now Jim Davenport is the batter. Here's Davenport now. Short into his windup. And the pitch, that's 2-9 left-handed, grounds it to Short again. And it's money. Throwing it to Joseph for the second out. And that'll bring up Willie McCovey. Lefty-lefty here. Case Short is ready. The windup. And the pitch to McCovey, 212. Oh, he hit him in the buttocks. And now both have gotten warnings. Short returns the favor by hitting McCovey in the right butt cheek. Good thing he didn't hit any bone. It didn't look like he did. That was a 212 hit by pitch. Isn't that stupid, plus injury? I use regular lineups, historical lineups, so injuries are built into my that way. I think that's so silly. Well, Jim Ray Hart, the batter. McCovey not being held. It's a possible wild pitch, short of 2. No. Stopped in the dirt by Ryan. Pitch to Hart, 4-8, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The hit by pitch to McCovey. Warnings have been given. Starting out a little rough. We've gone 1 inning. It's a scoreless ball game. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be back in just a couple minutes for inning 2. Well, we're back here at Candlestick, and I'm in Studio B. Top of the second, Sadecki on the mound, and leading it off is Larry Heisel. Right-handed hitter, W Powers, so any home run there will be a single, 2 asteroids. Here's the pitch to Heisel, 310, flies it to right, and Jesus Alou is under it to make the catch. And now here's Don Money, also a right-handed hitter with W power. Pitch from Sadecki, 3-6 left-handed. That's double 1-4. A base hit for Money. So Money is on. We consider them not eligible for stealing when I'm doing nameless players. I'm not going to bother to look if they attempted. So he's not being held. And Rick Joseph is the batter. The pitch from Sadecki, 4-12 right-handed. He grounds it to short. That looks like it's a double play. It's Lanier. Over to Hunt at second and to McCovey at first for an inning-ending double play. And the side is retired. No runs. The single by Money, and he was doubled up. And we're in the middle of the first. Second, I'm sorry. And it is a scoreless ball game. Early on here in the 1968 replay, the Phillies have lost their first 5 games of the season, including the first game of this doubleheader. Giants are 2-2. Here's Chris Short now, bottom of the second for the Giants, and Jack Hewitt leads it off. I just pray I have peace today. I just want peace. 3-4 left-handed walked him. I just need some peace of mind so that I can sit back later this evening, take a nice hit, and wander off into the twilight of my own secret thoughts and dream of guitar notes that would irritate an executive type of guy. So here it is on the base on balls. Here's Jesus Alou. He is a B bunter. That's a possible wild pitch too. And it's smothered in the dirt by Ryan. Here's Short now. The pitch to Alou, 5'8", right-handed. He grounds it to short. And Money fields it. He throws it to Rojas at second, and then over to Joseph at first for a double play. So 2 double plays this inning by the respective shortstops turned by them. 2 outs, nobody on. And Frank Johnson. I know it's mind over matter. There's nothing immediate today that's going to really cause me problems. So just try to flow it, chill it. Oh, thank you, Rick. Okay, Frank Johnson at the plate. Here's short now. 6'4" right-handed. He grounds it to short. That's for money. He's a 332. 4-3. That's going to go through for a base hit, single. So Johnson with the base hit. Take a look at my advanced chart. You'll notice it's hanging by a thread. Fortunately, I have this brand new one unfolded, and I have this second one unfolded. So when that one tears apart, I'll see what it's like to use. I might just continue using the ripped one. It's Frank Johnson on first. 1-20 to steal with Lanier at the plate. 1-20, 1-18. 1-16. Here's the pitch to Lanier. 3-5 left-handed, chops it to second for Rojas. And he fields it and throws it to Rick Joseph at first. And the side is out, and I would say we have a very neat score sheet thus far. And a very neat game. In the bottom of the second, it was no runs, a walk, and the first hit for the Giants. We've gone 2 innings, and this is a scoreless ball game. We'll be back with the third in just a moment. And we are back here at Candlestick Park on a perfect morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic. (1968) baseball. For those of you just joining us, this is the second game of a doubleheader, and you really don't want to miss that first game unless you do. And it will be available later to be seen on replay. That first game will be shown at midnight Eastern time tonight, and then it'll be posted on demand. We move to the top of the third. Here's Sadecki now. Mike Ryan is the batter. Sadecki into his windup. Pitch to Ryan, 2-7 left-handed, grounds it to short. Lanier has it. Throws to McCovey for the out, one away. I used to take Prozac back in the late 90s and then the mid 2000s, and then it went poof. Meaning, sometimes an antidepressant will just stop working, or stop. And then I switched to Effexor, which helped. Phillies 0-5 on the season, and as Rick says, the Phillies have to be feeling desperate. And Gene Mauch, the manager, is telling them just play your game. But their game has not been very good. Here's Sadecki now. Here's Short now at the plate. He is a 2 WR. He fouls it back and out of play. Okay, Sadecki is ready. Here's the pitch. 3-5. That's a grounder to short. Again, a lot of shortstop plays. Fielded by Lanier. Throws it to McCovey for the out, and that's 2 away. Much better. I certainly don't look at the world through rose-colored glasses, but I do try my best to have them be non-smudged, to be clear. Tony Taylor at the plate here. Two outs, nobody on. Pitch from Sadecki, 4-7, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired 1-2-3. That's the third strikeout for Ray Sadecki. And we're in the middle of the third. It's a scoreless ball game. To provide some orientation for you all, the Phillies were not a bad team. They were 76 and 86. They were below average, but they were not bad. They finished 7th. The Giants were a good team. They finished 2nd behind the Cardinals, 88 and 74. Okay, Chris Short comes out to pitch the bottom of the third, and it will be Sadecki leading it off. He is a 1WL. Pitch from Short, 6'9", left-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Short. And here comes Hunt. Although we've had some base runners, it's a very neat and tidy sheet thus far. Let's see if Hunt takes one for the team. Here's Short, the windup. Pitch to Hunt, 2-5. Oh, he walked him. That one almost nicked him. And Short has gotten another warning. I don't have any basis to pull a pitcher, have them ejected. I don't play. It'd be nice if I could come up. One of my goals is to come up with a very, very exhaustive chart made by myself for rare plays. But that would take some doing if it's going to be of any value, if it's going to be valid and reliable. Hunt is on first, not being held. He did steal 6. He was caught stealing 6 for 12. Here's Jim Davenport now, with Hunt on first, 1 out. The pitch to Davenport, 4-7, right-handed, walked him. So that's 2 walks in a row, thrown by Short, and his third in the game. That'll bring up McCovey. McCovey was hit by a pitch in the first. It's first and second, 1 out. From the stretch, Short. 1-5, hit well. Oh, to right field. And at the warning track, Locke catches up with it to make the catch. It was lefty-lefty, folks. 1-5, home run 1-12. It was a 14. A long fly to right. Thrown in by Locke quickly to hold the runners, to hold Hunt. Actually, Hunt on a 1-5 has the option of stretching it. No, I don't, Rick. bought the 2021 set, and it is just not palatable due to multiple factors, including my not knowing most of the people, and because I don't follow baseball too much today, and also the relief pitching, having these pitchers come in for one inning. To me, it would be hard to have a realistic kind of replay, because either you take every pitcher, relief pitcher out after one inning, whether they have reached fatigue or not. You know, if I have a good relief pitcher, I'm going to keep him in for 2-3 innings or more if he hasn't reached fatigue, and I don't need a pinch hitter. So it just doesn't seem to fit the game. I think that they should modify the endurance rule if you really want it to be realistic. I don't know how you would do it. I tried it a bit by making it any combination of 2 hits and or walks, not 3 in the first endurance inning, which is basically so many of the shortstops, relief pitchers have an endurance inning of 1. Exactly, the roster changes, fetching to get players, it's, you know, it's just too much. And I like the idea of the additional players, but I would like that not in a current era. Like I would like that in the 1970s set. Well, it's 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. It's Davenport on first, Hunt on second. And this will be a clutch situation for Jim Ray Hart. Here's the pitch to short now. 6-6, double 1 to 6. Oh, fly ball to left, diving for it is Allen to make a beautiful catch. And the side is retired. That was a 6-6 right-handed double 1 to 6. Fly ball left the rest. It was a 7. A beautiful diving catch by Dick Allen. And the side is retired. No runs. No hits, 2 walks, and both were left on. We've gone 3 in what is a very tidy ball game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Back in a minute. You know, that micro worked out fairly well for me earlier, but it's already 10:43. I'm hoping I can make it till the afternoon. Oh, that's interesting, Rick. Rick says the Braves now have all their minor league teams close to Atlanta just to make the moves easier. And we're back at Candlestick Park. It's a scoreless ball game through 3. And here we go to the middle innings. Ray Sadecki to start off the 4th. His first endurance is the 8th. Chris Shorts is the 7th. Here's Cookie Rojas to lead it off for the Phillies. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first to move Taylor to second, where he was left on base. He had reached on a hit by pitch. Here's Sadecki now. The pitch to Rojas. That's 2-4 left-handed, ballpark slash. For the right-hander, 1-4, line to short, caught by Lanier. 1 out. And here's Dick Allen now. Allen fanned in the first. The pitch from Sadecki. 5-7 right-handed, single 1-17. That goes through for a base hit for Dick Allen. Second hit allowed by Sadecki. Allen 1-15, 1-14, borderline. Being held. So Dick Allen on first, and Don Locke is the batter. Five right-handed, grounds it to third. That's going to be a double play. Davenport, 2 Hunt, and then over to McCovey. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we're in the middle of the 4th in a scoreless game. Here's Chris Short now. Jack Hewitt, the catcher, leading it off for the Giants. Jesus Alou comes out on deck. The pitch to Hewitt. That's 6-5, right-handed, grounds it to short X. A lot of first X of the day. And that'll be for money, a 332 obtained from the guidelines from the nameless players. 332, 15-3 throws him out. 1 away. Now Jesus Alou is the batter. Pitch from short. 1-7 left-handed, grounds it to second, fielded by Rojas, and he throws it to Joseph. 2 outs, and looks like we have the makings of a pitcher's duel here, as Frank Johnson steps up to the plate. Johnson singled with 2 outs in the second, and he was left on base. Two 7 left-handed, grounds it to third for Taylor. who throws it to Joseph at first. 1-2-3 inning for Chris Short. Again, a 2.94 ERA, 19 and 13. This is real world. Sadecki, 2.91, 12 and 16. We've gone 4 innings. It's a scoreless game. And out comes Ray Sadecki to pitch the top of the 5th. Larry Heisel. Comes to the plate, right-handed hitter, W power. Home runs converted to single 2 asteroids. Pitch from Sadecki, 4-7. Right-handed, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Ray Sadecki. And now here's Don Money, who singled in the 2nd. 4-5, right-handed. Grounds it to short X. Lanier, 219. 3-2, and he throws him out. Nice play by Money, by Lanier. 2 outs. As Money, the shortstop, grounds out to short. Now here's Rick Joseph. Joseph grounded into an inning-ending double play in the 2nd. Here's the pitch from Sadecki, 1-2. Flies it to left. That's playable by Jim Ray Hart, who makes the catch. And the side is retired. We've gone halfway unless something else happens. It's a scoreless ball game. They always say that, or often some people say we've gone halfway. Of course, it's not halfway if the Giants are winning and there's no bottom of the 9th. You know what I'm saying? Or if it goes into extras. So that's a dubious expression. Okay, Short comes out. His 5th inning. It will be Lanier, then Sadecki, and then top of the order, Hunt. Here's Short now. 4-6, switch hitter. Batting right, grounds it to short again. And Money throws him out, 1 away. A lot of chances by shortstops in this game. It's just the way it goes. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Sadecki, 1 WL. Pitch to Sadecki, 3-3. He pops it up to short, of course. And Money makes the catch, 2 away. And now here's Ron Hunt. 4-4 right-handed catcher X. Ryan, 2-9. 22, he fouls out, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 innings by both pitchers in the 5th, and we are definitely in what we might call a pitcher's duel. Sadecki comes out to pitch the top of the 6th, and Mike Ryan leads it off. Here's Sadecki now. 2-8 left-handed struck him out. Fifth strikeout for Sadecki. And out comes Short. One seven struck him out. That's the sixth strikeout for Sadecki. 2 outs. Nobody on. Tony Taylor, the batter. That is 1968 pitching. You're so right there, Rick. 5-4, right-handed, grounds it to third X. That'll be Davenport, 218. 5-2. Throws him out. I like good pitching. So we head to the bottom of the sixth. It's a scoreless game, all goose eggs. All eggs, any kind of eggs. And Chris Short to face the Giants, bottom of the sixth, in a game where runs have been not come by. Davenport 0 for 1 and a walk, facing Chris Short. That's a strike called on Davenport. Grab a seat, put up your feet. Have something to eat. And enjoy the treat of a pitcher's duel in this game, the second of a doubleheader. Short the pitch to Davenport. 3-6. Left-handed, grounder to third. Fielded by Taylor. Fires it to Joseph. 1 out. And here's Stretch Willie McCovey. Hit by a pitch, flew to right. And it was deep. Short throws, 6-5, left-handed, grounder to, of course, Short again. Money, 332. 16-3, throws him out. 2 away. And Jim Ray Hart, the batter. Strat can't be beat, no doubt it. No doubt about it. It's gotten me through. God, I mean, what would I be doing right now? Okay? Watching the news? No, thank you. I used to be a political junkie, a news junkie, you know. I picked up something, I did, what I do occasionally is I'll go through X, I'll go through Google News, I'll even turn on CNN for 5 minutes. I don't want to miss anything big. I find out some things. Yesterday I found out that, oh, I don't know, some guy was shot in the head in New York City. The game is a great outlet. Here's the pitch to Hart. 1-5. That's a ballpark blast. Hit deep, and it is gone. Jim Ray Hart puts the Giants on the scoreboard with a home run off of Chris Short here in the sixth. Let's look at it again. It was a 1-5. Left-handed ballpark blast. Right-handed home run, 1-7. It was a 4 on the 20 die, and Kathy Harden for the Giants. And that will make it a 1-0 ball game. And that's the first home run of the season for Jim Ray Hart. You play, of course, you play Strat-O-Matic, Rick, but I don't know what kind of projects you're doing. You don't broadcast, though. No interest in broadcasting. So it's a 1-0 game. Jim Ray getting pats on the back from his teammates. And here comes Jack Hewitt. Short throws, 2-7, and he walked him. Hewitt is on for Jesus Alou. I don't know what kind of projects you're playing. Okay, short from the stretch now. Oh, no play-by-play skills. Well, you could always narrate it. I believe that if you practiced, you could be just fine. 5-7, but that's okay. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. Third strikeout for Short. There was one run on the home run by Jim Ray Hart. He had 23 home runs real world. And he just hit one there. We'll go to the top of the 7th before we take our 7th inning stretch. Ray Sadecki is the pitcher. Cookie Rojas leading it off. Okay, Sadecki now trying to hold this lead. Pitch to Rojas. 2-8, taps it back to Sadecki. He fields it and throws to McCovey, 1 away. Excuse me. And now here's Dick Allen. Three-7, triple 1-4, and it's dropping in the gap for a triple. So Dick Allen with a triple off his own card. He had 9 in real world. He blasted that. On a 3-7. Triple 1-4, 1 on the 20 die. Now the infield will be brought in on Dick Allen on third, and Don Locke is the batter. All they need is a fly ball to maybe bring him home. Here's the pitch to Locke. 4-6 right-handed, struck him out. Oh my. 7th strikeout for Sadecki. And he had a very good ratio, 206 strikeouts in 254 innings. And now Larry Heisel comes up. This is a clutch situation. Here's the pitch to Heisel. 1-5. Home run 1 to 13, but he's a W, so it's a single. We told you that. And Allen will score, and that will tie the ball game. We explained it's a 1-1 game. We explained that Heisel and Money are nameless players, and we checked to see we don't go too far. You know, we try to pick a card that fits, but we also check the power. No home runs makes them a W, and so therefore for Heisel, on the 1-5 left-handed, the home run is converted to a single 2 asteroids. And now Kathy's not pleased. It's a 1-1 ball game. And here's Don Money. Same thing with Money, W power. There's your W right there. Here's the pitch. 6-6, right-handed, struck him out for the 8th strikeout of the ball game for Ray Sadecki. And that'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. A run on the triple, the 1-out triple by Dick Allen, singled home by Heisel. And that's all you really needed to get the run. Giants scored the run on the home run by Hart, his first of the season. In the bottom of the 6th, the Phillies answer back with their run. We're in the 7th inning stretch, and so we've got a pitcher's duel, if you will. We have Short due to come in his first endurance inning. This is the second game of a doubleheader. The first game will be available for viewing, and it was a doozy, at midnight tonight. And rather not say what happened. I will at the end of the game, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. But I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is, I tell you, this definitely is the Strat-O-Matic network. Be right back. Well, I would say we've had some incredible ball games of late here on the Strat-O-Matic network. This being one of them. And we're getting ready to start the bottom of the seventh. This is Chris Short in his first endurance inning. Frank Johnson will lead it off. Johnson in for Mays, as Mays is getting to sit out the second game of the doubleheader. He's no youngster anymore. But he did come in to play center field at the end of the game, as Johnson is a 416. That's in real world. We'll take that under advisement. Here's Short now. Pitch to Johnson, 3-4. Double 1 to 14. It's a double. So Frank Johnson with the double on a 3-4 left-handed. And now it's Hal Lanier coming up to the plate. Hold on a second. What the fuck is this? Folks, I got to tell you something. I just got important information is ready to review from one of my email notice from one of my my banks, and it's like a Pavlovian response. You know, I just get anxious and worried, and I looked, and it's nothing. It's like a false alarm. Okay, Hal Lanier at the plate. I need to use the lavatory just for a moment. I gotta tell you, sometimes I just think to myself that I wish God would put me out of my misery, but I can't, because things might get better, and I'm really not suffering that much. Plus, I have a son, so that takes that away. Well, here's Hal Lanier. I'm going to manage like nobody's watching. With the pitcher on deck, I'm still going to do a sacrifice bunt. He's an A bunter, now he's a B bunter. That's hit toward first. That's 11B. Oh, he fouls it off. So it's a full count, 3-2. Maybe we'll take the bunt off Lanier. Hope he gets a base hit. Here's Short now. I can't believe I was born in the first place. You realize that it's just that one sperm from my father out of hundreds of millions that hit my mother's egg, and that's the reason why I was born. That is, I don't believe in a soul, okay? So I really am an evolutionist. I'm not a creationist. However you view the big questions is fine by me. I'm lucky to have been born in the first place. I just need to learn how to manage the stress. The pitch to Lanier, 2-4, and there it is. Double 1-7. It's a double with no asteroids, and Johnson comes home with the go-ahead run. So it's back-to-back doubles. It's a good thing that he fouled off that bunt on a full count payoff pitch. Hal Lanier on a 2-4 left-handed. Double 1-7. It was a 1 on the 20 die. And all of a sudden now it's a 2-1 ball game. Back-to-back doubles. And Sadecki will come up. Oh. Short is one hitter walk away from fatigue. That's going to be 5-8. Left-handed, struck him out. And that's the fourth strikeout for Short. Hunt is coming up. By the way, I did not look. I'm going to look now. I use as a guideline who relieved Real World in these games. Turk Farrell relieved in this game, but he pitched in the first game of the doubleheader, so we would bypass him. Sadecki went all the way. So we'd have to look for someone else. It was Farrell, Johnson, and Boozer who all pitched in that first game, which again will be replayed as a premiere at midnight tonight. And I will be sleeping. Okay, here's Hunt now with Lanier in scoring position. Short trying to maintain endurance, possible balk or wild pit or pass ball. It's a possible balk, 0 on Short. He steps off the rubber. Now the pitch to Hunt. That's 3-7 left-handed. That's a non-clutch base hit to center. It might score Lanier. It's going to knock out Short. Again, 3-7 left-handed. Non-clutch situation, single holds to center. Lanier rounding. 1-12. No hold, 1-13. And with Heisel, a +2, 1-15. He's coming home, and they're going to throw him. Here's the throw, and he is out. Oh, beautiful play. Beautiful throw by Heisel. Hunt goes to second on the throw, and out comes Gene Mauch. That's it for Chris Short. What a ball game. 2 outs now with Hunt in scoring position. Let's see who it's going to be coming in. Sure as hell not going to be using the people we used. I mean, you could. You're kind of warmed up. Wagner, Hall. I think it's only fair we're going to use Jeff James, who has not pitched yet. He's fully rested and available. It's not the best they have, but he's available. Short went 6 1/3. Five hits. Walked 4, hit 1, struck out 4, and has allowed 2. And Jeff James is the new pitcher. Jeff James making his first appearance of the season. Jeff James died at age 64 in the year 2006, and it was lung cancer. And you know, I'm 66. The older I get, the more and more I get in touch with the specter of inevitable mortality. I mean, think about it, folks. Yeah, I hope you don't mind my musings, my sharing of things, especially existential, as James takes his warm-ups here. Wow, Joel Horland. Joel Horland writes, I went to junior high with a kid named Chris Short. He was a good pitcher in Little League as well. You know, being born is great. Going through life is hard sometimes. Sometimes life is joyous. But death, wow, what a way to end a life by no longer existing. Wow, I mean, that blows my mind. And when I see people who are terminal or dying, I just heard of the NBC News anchor. The poor thing. Let me get her name if you don't mind. Can't even remember her name. Oh, maybe she's CBS. Oh, yeah. Nora O'Donnell. I'm sure many of you know her, know of her. And it's great to see Joel Horland here. This was 3 weeks ago. I don't know what it is. I could have sworn I saw. Here it is. Oh. Maybe she doesn't have an illness. Okay. I could have sworn I saw a quote from her that said, "I will not survive this." But, okay. So Hunt on second with 2 outs, and Jeff James is the new pitcher. And Willie McCovey steps in. It's a 2-1 ball game. McCovey can add to that. I'm sorry, it's Davenport due up. Here's the pitch from James. 4-3 right-handed fly ball right X. This is big. It's lock, a 218. 12-2. E18 roll. E18 8. And it's a 2-base error. So that provides an insurance run, and that's going to be unearned. A 2-base error by Don Locke to score Hunt. It's unearned. We can close short out, who allowed 2 earned runs and 1 unearned run. Now Davenport on second, 2 outs. And here's McCovey. McCovey 0 for 2, hit by a pitch. And the pitch from James. 1-8 right-handed, double 1 to 10. It's a base hit. Davenport scores, that's unearned. Off James. 3rd run this inning, that makes it 4-1. So Giants breaking it open here a bit. And Jim Ray Hart, the batter. Jim Ray 0 for 2 had the home run that put them in the lead. Here's James and the pitch to Hart. 210 right-handed, grounds it to second, should end the inning. Rojas on 1 hop throws it to Joseph, and the side is out. But 3 runs on 4 hits, and that 2-base error by Locke. And we're heading to the top of the 8th. Ray Sadecki for the save. And I know some people like to wait till the 9th inning to do this, but we are going to, just like in real world, we are going to bring in Willie Mays to play center field and replace Johnson. Willie Mays coming out. He's a 1. And he will replace Frank Johnson now that they have a 4-1 lead. And Mays may even get up to bat next inning. Actually, that would be top of the 8th. So May's out in center now. Rick Joseph leads it off, right-handed hitter. Four right-handed, grounds it to short X. Boy, a lot of shortstops today. I got to end the broadcast because I'm getting a call. Hopefully I'll resume this.